Congressman Biggs. Always hear you're a rustling hunter.
Good.
Many times.
Thank you so much.
I'm concerned about labeling beef and what's happening in Congress.
Oh, there are a billion things going on in Congress.
I know, but there's so many factions.
David.
Andy Biggs.
Well, I've got information.
Okay, yeah, I'd like to know more.
And he's got this great podcast with a clever name called What's the Biggs Idea?
Hello, freedom lovers. You know, the federal government wants to spin us into oblivion. At the same time, they want to take away your rights. Now, I want you to think about what they're proposing right now. They want to take and add about $3.5 trillion in new national debt over the next 2 years. Well, that's kind of crazy. And so what I've told them, instead of adding debt, why don't we reduce some of the federal spending? Like, why not start with reducing and eliminating the ATF? Are you tired of having your rights regulated by the federal government? They're not going to stop at guns. You know they basically have de facto gun registries. That's what they want to do. They want to know who's got guns. They want to know what kind of guns you have. They want to go after the ammunition manufacturers. They're going after every accoutrement, including the brace, the gun brace. They can't define an assault weapon, but somehow they want to ban assault weapons. Well, I've really had it in Washington, D.C. It's the most corrupt place I've ever seen on the planet. And I'm trying to understand why it's okay for us to transfer your tax dollars to Ukraine so they can be weaponized, but they want to take away the weapons and guns of American citizens.
Not my problem. Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. Yes, sir.
When you say "let's go, Brandon," I'm thinking of that State of the Union address I just was at. I can't help it. I'm not going to take too much of your time because everybody here knows what the fight is about. And I have to use the word fight euphemistically, right? I mean figuratively. You can't say fight. It's not politically correct to say fight for your rights anymore. But you're under attack. You're being surveilled by the federal government. And I'm just telling you right now, if we're going to turn this around, it's going to take patriots at the state level, at the local level, and at the federal level. When I was in Congress under Nancy Pelosi, we had to go through a magnetometer every time we entered the floor of the United States Congress because they literally thought conservatives might physically do them harm. I'm not kidding you. They're still paranoid. But the only thing we want to do is live our lives under the God-given, God-recognized freedom of the Constitution of the United States of America. And we want them to get the hell out of our lives. That's what we want in America. I appreciate all of you who are here taking a stand for freedom. And I'll continue to take a stand. I know I'm going to use your word fight again. I know every one of you here will continue to fight for America. And I'm going to continue to fight. I'm not going to get tired of it. And I'll just tell you one other thing. When we stood up and 20 of us said, we're going to fight on that speaker's race, I don't know if any of you happen to see any of that.
Thank you.
I stood up on my floor speech and I said, I am tired of the direction this country is going in. And if you will not make a change, then you'll never get change, and we'll be on the edge of America becoming a failed nation ourselves. Let's not let that happen. God bless each of you very much. God bless this great country. It was founded under his hand. And I really believe we have to take a stand, be courageous, be involved. And if it's God's will, this nation will persevere for generations to come. And the future generations will thank us because they will have freedom in a nation that continues to be the light and beacon of the world. God bless each of you. Thank you.
This is my girlfriend, Andrea. She's a huge fan of yours and a resident.
I told you he was kind of a big deal, did I not? All right. Laugh at my own jokes. Somebody's got to, right? All right, coming up next, we have Craig the Sawman Sawyer. Craig is a Marine veteran, a former Navy SEAL, sniper and combat instructor. Craig is the owner of Tactical Insider. This is pretty cool. Brings technical advice on weapons and combat to Hollywood films and actors. Somebody needs to. Because if I hear another sound of a revolver that's really not a revolver, like, it's crazy. So thank you, Craig, for the work you're doing, right? He's also the producer of a documentary film called Contraland and the founder of Veterans for Child Rescue.
Will you send me whatever you got?
And eradicating child trafficking in the United States. I am proud and honored to know this man and to bring him to the stage. Craig Sawman Sawyer.
Mr. Biggs, thanks for what you do, man. Come on down here. I watched you on Newsmax.